Oh, combustion. CHP's here. I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, can I talk to you real quick?
You can speak. I'm not particularly in the mood to speak back, but
Okay. Well, we're just wondering why you're out here filming cars coming in and out.
I'm wondering why you're so close to me there. You can talk to me from a distance, right?
Yeah, but why would I want to talk to you from a distance when I want to just have a conversation with you?
Well, because you're like maybe 2 feet from me.
Okay.
That's a little close,
Well,
right?
If it's uncomfortable for you, sir, just step back.
Well, I can get closer.
That's fine with
Yeah.
me. I'm
How
not
you doing?
worried about it. Good. I was just wondering what you're doing out here.
Oh, again, you can talk, but I'm not going to have a
Okay.
conversation.
Do you know where you're at? Are you on state property right now? Are you on Academy grounds? Is it an off the wall question to ask you why you're out here filming people?
I thought I was pretty clear. Like, I'm not going to speak with you.
No, that's fine. That's your right to not speak. But
Right.
one would think, why would someone be out here filming people coming in and out of the academy? That's all I'm asking.
I get, and you heard I'm not going to speak, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're on academy grounds and you're not here for business, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Do you hear that? Even though you're not going to speak, you hear me saying that, right?
I'm conducting my business, actually. As
Okay.
we
Well, what
speak.
business are you conducting on state property?
Again, it's not your business.
No. If you're going to conduct business on state property, then we need to know why you're here. We just don't let people come onto state property.
Is it not obvious why I'm here?
No, it's not, because you're not speaking to me. So if you're not here for lawful business, then I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I told you I'm conducting my business.
No,
What
okay.
was your name and
Well,
badge
then,
number?
It's right there. Dan Locatelli.
And badge number?
16399. It's right there.
Okay. And what's your name and badge number?
Officer Tiffany Hoff.
So you're okay asking
I'm
us...
trying to hear a badge number.
Right. It's
Badge
right there
number?
on her chest. But you're okay asking us a bunch
What
of
is it?
questions.
What's the deal while you're here?
What's your badge number?
It's right here. 20381.
There you go.
So we're not afraid to give you the information. You're the one that's somewhat suspicious out here. We don't normally get this ever. So do you understand what I'm talking about? You see how this is odd, right? This is different than our normal day-to-day business out here.
What business are you conducting, or what are you filming? So
Okay, well, I'm going to have to ask you to take it out to the city street. We can't have you out here. It's dangerous for you. We have vehicle traffic out here, so I'm going to have to ask you, if you want to film, you're more than welcome to go stand out on the city street.
Oh, I'll take care. I'll take care of my own.
No.
Safety.
See, that's my job, is to make sure that it's secure. No, it is. Trust me, it is.
Your job's my safety is not your job. The Supreme Court's ruled on
Yeah,
that.
no. You're on state property, so your security is my...
Which is funded by who?
I'm not sure. That's not my job. But my
You
job
don't-
is to
you
tell
don't
you
know-
that you can't stand here.
You don't know what state property is?
I do, and I understand that you're standing on it, and I can't have you here. I need you off of this piece of
So
property
it's-
to go out there.
It's public. Okay.
The state property starts at the fence
I'm
line
not
back
past
there.
I'm not past your gates, and this is public
State property
access.
starts right here.
Just like your sign.
So,
Who am I talking to here? You or her? Or you? Which
Well,
one
I'm
are you?
glad we're talking
I'm only
now.
gonna talk to one
I'm glad
person.
we're talking
so
now.
one of you guys
We're both
speak.
talking
I
to
can't
you.
listen to both of you. I can't listen to both of you.
So
You
if
can
you
hear
have,
me, but I
so if
can't
you have,
listen to both of you guys.
so if you have
either
access
one
to the
person can
freeway-
talk at a time.
so if you
or-
have access to the freeway, is it okay to go stand up on the freeway?
Guys, straight in my face.
Because I'm trying to talk
That's
to
an
you.
actual law, sir. Right?
Okay.
Is
so
the freeway an actual
I can't
law?
have you standing
Well,
here.
what law would this be?
You're on state property.
What
You're in
law
a
would this
blind
be?
curve.
What law would this be?
So if you have
Sir,
children,
what
would you
law
like me to allow
what
your
law
children to
would
go
this be?
play on the
Sir,
side of the
You
road?
don't allow or disallow me to do anything. Okay, you don't have any authority unless I'm committing a crime.
You're on state
What
property.
law-
You're on state
what
property
law
without
would this
lawful
be?
business.
What law? This is lawful business.
No. Okay. Well, what is it then?
It doesn't matter.
That-
It's
no,
lawful
it does
business.
matter.
I
So
don't
you
have
can't
to-
say,
I
"Oh,
don't
it's lawful
have to
business."
say that to you. I have lawful
Okay,
business.
hang tight.
Unless you can prove that I don't, then
So the lawful business is
That's
to just
it.
stand
Lawful
on
business
state
is standing
property and to film and not explain why. That totally makes sense.
I'm glad we can
'Cause
have a
that's what-
mature, open conversation.
that's
oh, I've told you several times I'm not going to speak with you. So
But is that a mature thing to do?
I don't need to speak with you.
But is it a mature thing to do?
Opinions, I don't care. I could care less about your opinions.
It's
your
not my
feelings.
opinion.
Yes, it is. Your opinion is that I'm not being mature, right? That's an opinion. That's not a fact. I just don't feel like speaking
I'm
to
trying
you.
to ask you some questions, and if you give me
Let
answers...
me ask you this.
if you
Is
give
it a
me
mature
answers-
thing to do to come across somebody who's just standing well outside of your fence, filming?
Our fence is over here.
Is
This
that
is
an
the
issue?
property. This is the State Academy property. It starts.
There's signs that say public access, limited public access, which means people have access right here.
Restrictive facility.
You see this?
No.
Yeah, past these gates.
Negative.
No.
Past these gates.
It's the fence.
This is open to the public. Do you know what open to the public means?
I do.
Do you know what open to the public
This
means?
is not where it's
Where is it closed off?
It's over there.
Where is it closed off?
It's actually signed off. It's clear.
Ma'am, where is it closed off?
This
edge
is
of
not
the street.
Doesn't work like that. Open to the public.
So
let me
I
explain.
can come walk around
Let
your
me
house?
explain to
If
you.
your side
That's
gets open, I wander through
private.
it?
This is public, sir. Let me explain to you the way this works. Open to the public means if I can physically come in here without crossing a barrier, fence, gate, door. Where's the barrier? Where's the barrier?
You've crossed it.
No, that's not the way the law
where the
works.
line
I'm telling you the way the
That's why we're
actual
telling
law
you.
works. I can walk in here. I could walk in here if I had a question. I could,
Actually,
if I'm a public citizen and I
No.
need to ask a question and I want to go talk to the
That's
security
actually
guard,
why that sign
I can
says
go
what it
ask him
says.
a question. Is
You
that
keep
right?
talking, but you're not actually listening.
Because you're interrupting.
That's why that sign
You don't
says what it is.
understand. You
No,
don't have
you don't
authority. I don't
understand.
have to listen to
That's
you.
why we
You
are
are
contacting
nobody
you.
for me to listen to.
You actually
okay?
want to listen to us because
No,
you have
I
come
don't
on
want
state
to listen
property
to you, which is
and you
public
want to
property.
come talk to
Which
us.
is public
Yeah,
property.
so let's talk.
It's
You're
public
on state property.
Public
That is
property.
why we're talking to
Public. This is public.
you. You can say it however you want to say it. You're the one
I'm
that
just
needs
telling
to
you
be
the way it'll
schooled,
work out in court.
who doesn't know.
You're the
what's
one who
going
doesn't
down.
know the law. What law would I be violating?
Why do you think we're talking to you right
What
now?
law would I
Just
be
'cause
violating?
You're on state property.
What law is that?
So
You're
Because
not-
this is open to the
So
public.
in your theory, if your
You're
driveway, I can go hang out in your
justifying it.
driveway
That's
at your house.
private property. This
But no,
is
but no,
public
no.
property.
If that's my house,
Just
Can you
because
not
it's
just?
my
This is
driveway,
not your house. This
because
is a
you
public
deemed this-
facility
because
paid
you
for by
deemed
public
this-
money, and I'm not in the closed, restricted areas.
gonna
I'm
have to ask you to
outside
go
near the
either go
street.
Stand on the sidewalk or outside of this area.
Let me put it to you like this: if I was driving, right, and I turned in here,
Correct.
and I said, "Oh shoot, there's a gate here. I don't want to be here," and I turned around right here. Could I do that?
100%.
That means now let me explain something to you. According to the Supreme Court, that means open.
What are you referencing in the Supreme
Open
Court?
to the public. Look it up, sir. It's not my job
Well, if
to
you're gonna
educate you.
reference it, no, it is.
It's not my job to
I don't know what you're
educate
talking
you.
about,
You
so
should, because
educate
you're a
me.
police officer,
I
right?
think you need to be
So.
educated, actually.
Yeah?
That's
But
okay.
please explain it
Just
to me.
because you deem this public property
Look at this.
doesn't make you correct, but that's okay.
Okay,
That's
just
why we're
because you
talking.
deem that it's not
That's-
public
that's why
property.
we're
Don't deem
talking.
it.
I didn't.
That's
I
where the
said this
property
is
line
open
starts.
to the public.
You're
That's where
not
the
the
property
first
line
Open
person
to the public.
who has come here that is filming.
I
So
thought
you're
this
not-
never
you're
happens.
Not doing anything.
He said this
out of the
never
ordinary.
happens.
You're not doing anything.
So why are you speaking
that's
to me?
Never been.
Then why are you
but
speaking
you're not
to me?
allowed to be here.
I can be here.
No.
Yeah, I have
That's
legitimate
why-
reason to
that's
be
why
here.
you're
Line starts right out here.
misinformed, actually.
I'm not misinformed.
So,
This
let's
is
educate
not
you.
a
Property line starts
secure
right out here,
area.
sir.
Behind that gate
Sir,
is a secure
the property
area.
line starts right there.
Right,
That's where
and the
state
area
property
that's
begins.
open to the public
So
is still
you
here.
are
This is
trespassing.
open. This
No,
is closed.
you're still
I agree. If I was
misinformed.
beyond that gate and you guys said, "Hey, you got to get past that gate," I agree. That's closed because there's a gate there.
You don't understand.
The way
how
the
it works.
be quiet.
No,
Damn,
I
you
have to.
talk too much. Fuck.
As someone
Listen,
that keeps
the way
talking.
that the Supreme Court works is if I can
Oh, so
physically
educated.
access this
Okay.
without crossing a barrier, fence, gate, door, security guard, whatever,
Right.
then that means open to the public. And the First Amendment applies here. This is a constitutionally protected activity. Okay? So I'm filming. This is the First Amendment, and I have every right to be here. And that's it.
So back to your driveway. If there's
That's
no gate,
private. This is public. Get it straight.
Actually,
This is public.
See, that's why I'm confused.
This is publicly accessible. Your signs say
But so is your
limited
driveway.
public
But so
access.
is your driveway,
No,
right?
it's not. Your
Does
driveway.
it have a guard shack, a gate, or all the things you
you're
explained to me?
comparing apples and oranges, sir.
Okay.
This
I thought
is
it was
this
open,
is paid for by public funds. My driveway would be paid for by private funds, which makes it private.
But that doesn't make it. This doesn't make it private. At some point, there's no line. There's no delineation.
Your
what's
gate,
private.
yeah, your gate.
So you're standing out here on the edge.
The way that it works, I'm trying to explain this to you. I'm
No,
being
that's why I'm
cordial,
listening.
right?
Yeah,
the
no,
way
I
that it works
appreciate it.
is if we can physically access this without crossing again some sort of barrier, fence, gate, door, etc. Even though your property line can shoot out, doesn't matter. This is publicly accessible because it's public
so if that
funds.
gate wasn't there, you could walk right through. If that gate was open, you would.
Absolutely.
By your definition, you would walk
I can
right
walk
on
in,
to
yep,
the grounds.
unless you guys had signs up saying you can't pass the gate.
So like that.
So
sign
for
there
instance,
that
if
says
there was no gate there, I could easily just walk through there. Yes, that's exactly
So
right.
this red sign, which says that one restricted facility,
Yeah,
your required
that's
security.
beyond this gate.
Just this gate. That
You don't.
gate,
It
different.
doesn't
This
work.
gate.
It doesn't work like that. It's gates.
So
No, you
all
said
the
if the
all the
gate. You
gates
said
with
if the
barbed
gate
wire-
wasn't there.
I'm so glad
You said if the gate wasn't there.
Okay.
So that's kind of the way it works. How's it going, guys? So anyways, I can.
I'm just trying to educate myself, and I appreciate it. So any state facility, because it's paid for by taxpayers,
State,
if
federal,
the gates open or
anything.
the doors open, you can walk right in.
You're not listening.
Okay.
Unless
I
you
thought just
cross,
said-
a barrier, gate, door,
So if the gate's
fence.
open, all
If the
bets are
gate's
off.
open right there and there's no signs that say you can't enter this, like this one would tell me I can't cross this gate.
How does it? Does it?
It's-
It doesn't
it's real
specify
simple.
that gate. It just says.
It doesn't-
It just says
I'm
you're
not gonna play the
restricted.
word games with you. I can be here.
But that's
that's
kinda
the
what
that's
you're
the
doing.
bottom line.
That's what you're kinda
no.
doing.
What I'm doing is exercising my First Amendment right. I'm a journalist. I'm independent, and this is what I do for a
you
living.
have press ID?
This is why I know these
you have
laws.
press ID?
That doesn't matter. Who
actually does.
issues press ID, ma'am?
We don't know who you are.
Who
I don't
issues
know.
what?
You're
Listen,
not
listen,
allowed.
listen.
Wow,
What
wow,
state
wow.
agency?
You're not
What?
allowed. Stop
I can
Let's
I can
not
raise
talk
my
over-
voice. I
let's
can
not
talk over you all
We're
I
having
want.
a conversation.
You're speaking over me.
Calm down.
What state agency issues press
No
credentials?
idea.
Tell me.
No idea.
Because there's not one. It's the actual private company that issues them. So if I wanted to issue
So you're-
myself one, I totally could,
So
but I
you're-
don't need
you're
it.
independent. You just work.
There's
on your
nothing
own
in the
computer and
Constitution
you're
that
your
says
own-
you have to have press credentials
I
to
didn't say
be
that.
free
I just
press.
asked
That's
if you
why
had
it's
them
called
because you said you
free
worked for someone.
press. I never said I work for someone.
No, you said you were in the press. You said you were independent press.
What's independent mean, sir?
Oh, now we're gonna play the word game.
I mean, I was
You
very.
wanna play the word game when
It's
it's
just
fun for you,
English
but-
language. What's independent mean?
I'm glad you're here to help educate.
Me
and all
too.
this stuff.
You guys are screwed.
Our job is to make
this
sure-
individual has a superiority complex that needs to put in check.
Just let me
I'm
know
an
when it's my turn.
individual.
Just let
Yeah.
me know when it's my turn, because I don't want to overtalk you, because then you start yelling. At
Go
me.
ahead.
I'll let-
Yeah. Oh, you guys been interrupting me the whole time. So
Okay. My job is to make sure everybody is safe and secure here at the academy.
good job,
And I can't have you standing on the side of the road.
sir. What law is this? That's what I'm asking.
On state
What's your
law.
name and badge number,
You're
sir?
on state property.
Badge number? Sergeant Murphy 13855.
Do you
I'm on
understand that
state
siding on the
property,
side
which
of
is
the ro-
public accessible.
I'll let you finish.
Publicly accessible, right? So that takes care of that.
It doesn't.
It's not
make
private
so
property.
because you say it so. It doesn't make it so.
I know.
Why do you think
I'm
we're
not the
talking to
authority
you?
on
I'll
this,
wait until you're
ma'am.
done,
I'm
I
not
guess,
the
to
authority
finish
on
my
this.
thought.
The Supreme Court is.
I'll be
and
the
they
polite
ruled
one.
what
I'll be the
publicly
polite one.
accessible property
You're not doing
is.
something
So
that's never been done before. You're
he
not
said
the first
nobody's
person
ever done
In my
this.
experience.
stand here.
In my
So what are
experience.
you here for? Has
You're not
anybody?
supposed
Let
to
me
be
ask you a
here.
question. Has anybody who's ever stood here and filmed, attacked an officer, done
Doesn't matter.
anything out of the
You're not allowed to
ordinary?
stand
Well, you say you're protecting the people here. How are you
I'm here
protecting
to
them from a
protect you.
camera?
That actually
Your
includes-
your
standing
job's
close
not
to
to
the road.
protect me. Remember,
Yeah,
the
but I
Supreme
can't
Court's
have you
ruled on
standing
this.
on the side of the road.
The Supreme
What if
Court
someone comes
ruled
around the
that my
corner?
safety is not your
What is it?
concern.
What is that under in the Supreme Court?
Look
What
it
does
up,
say
sir.
that?
Look it up.
Okay, I don't have it. I don't
I
have
can
anything
guarantee
with me.
you
If
I'm
you're
right.
gonna quote
Google
it.
it.
Give it to me.
I don't have to. I'm not here to
'Cause
educate
I don't think you can.
I'm
Because I don't think
speaking
you
with you
can.
even though I don't have to. I can't.
My job is the security here.
I only do this for a living and know most of these laws
you
like
should
the
be
back
able
of
to
my
spit your
hand.
facts, sir.
And I am.
So what
Doesn't
is it?
mean
The
I need to
Supreme Court
spit the
says you
case
can
law.
Stand in the road in a blind corner.
I'm not in the road.
Tell me where
I'm
it
off
says
to the
that.
side of the road.
That's the road.
Where am
You're
I in the
in
road? Where
You
am I
are
in the road?
You are in the road.
Let's get this on camera here.
If you understood
Here's the
the
road.
facts,
Here's
is that the road?
here's the
Or is that
bicycle
the
lane.
roadway?
Let me
The line
let me
doesn't
let me
just
ask
end
you
the
something.
road.
Is this can somebody ride a bicycle in here?
Does the sign say that?
No, nobody can ride a bicycle in here.
No.
Somebody
The
riding a
line-
bicycle
the line-
coming in here or
just so
walking
you
in
know,
here, how would
so
they
we're
get
all
in?
about educating
How would they get
people.
in?
Just we're educating
How would they
about
get
people.
in?
I'm not
Somebody walking
Don't
in.
let her finish. Just talk over.
Yeah, keep talking over.
Just talk
You
over.
Well,
can
I
talk, but
don't
can
typically
talk.
listen
So,
to ignorance. It's pointless.
Great.
How would I get in if I was walking in?
it's not, I haven't
sir.
disrespected or
So
been
what is-
demeaning
what
to
is
you.
your-
You
I've
talk
been
over
telling
people.
You can't be here.
You talk over people.
You should.
and you think
should
you have
take a
authority,
note.
but you have
No,
none.
you should
You don't
take
have
a note
no
about
authority.
talking over people.
You,
Why don't you listen
you don't
to
have
Sergeant
any
Murphy?
authority.
What is your point
Why don't you
today?
go back to work? You're dismissed. I don't
You're
need
part
you.
of my work.
You're dismissed.
You're part of my
I don't
work.
need you.
Thank
I
you
have
so
nothing to do with
much.
you.
I appreciate
Sir,
you.
sir.
I'm being cordial.
Let's just direct our attention to the sergeant for a
What
second.
is your point today?
Again, we've been talking. Well, why are we
Again,
looking
I
at this guy?
haven't
So
been
close,
here.
man.
So
He
close.
loves to get within a couple feet.
I do.
Ridiculous.
Let's just
What is
let's
your
let's
point?
clear this up so we can figure out what's going on. All right.
Well,
Now-
what am I doing wrong?
What are you doing?
You
here?
heard the conversation, so what am I doing wrong?
What's
What law
your
am I violating?
Of being here.
What law am I violating, sir? You're a sergeant, right? What law am I violating? Come on. Don't think about it. What law am I violating? Because if there's not one,
I asked you a question.
I don't answer your questions.
Okay.
What law am I violating?
So what you're telling me,
I am exercising. You're a public servant.
So-
you're not the master. You're not the
public
boss.
service.
Public
We are in
servant.
public service.
You're
I'm
a
not
public.
servant
Yes, you are.
to the public.
Yes, you are. You are a public servant.
All right.
That's exactly what
Educate
you
yourself
are.
on that one.
You need to understand it, and then you would probably do your job better.
Okay,
Sir,
so-
what reasonable suspicion of a crime do you have that I'm committing right now? Because if you don't have one, you have no authority over me. There's nothing you can do. You guys should go back to work. I think I've dispelled any concerns about anything illegal I'm doing by saying I'm exercising a First Amendment protected activity, and that's it. I'm independent journalist. I've said that. You've heard all this because you're standing right here. So let me
I have
ask you,
not heard this.
what?
You have been talking for how many minutes before I even arrived? I've answered.
Since you've been here, I said
Three
all
phone
this, and you
calls.
were listening. But what
Three
reasonable
phone calls
suspicion of a
since
crime do you
you-
have, sir?
Since I've been here.
What reasonable suspicion do we have? I'm not doing
Who
anything
said
wrong.
anything about reasonable suspicion?
Then why are we speaking to me? You guys, that's the thing. Without reasonable suspicion, your guys' authority is nothing, zero.
Okay,
Public
so-
servant, go back to work.
So-
if you have reasonable suspicion I'm committing a crime, educate me on something I don't know so that I cannot commit the crime.
Okay, so let me just
Because I
ask
don't
you-
commit
Let me
crimes.
just ask you a few questions
So-
that I am entitled to ask you.
You can ask. That doesn't mean I have to answer. You understand the Fifth Amendment, right? This guy thinks the Constitution's funny, but yet you took an oath to uphold and protect the Constitution. This is the funny part to me. Holy shit. So what do you need? What's your question? I might answer if I feel like it.
So here's the point I'm making to you.
Okay, so it's not a question, it's a point. Gotcha.
This is the order directive that I'm giving you right now.
Is it a lawful order?
If I'm telling you
That's not
obviously
true.
it's-
Just because you tell me something doesn't mean it's a lawful order
Well,
unless I'm committing
Actually,
a
in the
crime.
penal code.
I wouldn't
No,
be
it's
telling
not.
you something if I didn't have
No,
the
it's
authority
not.
to do it. Okay?
Oh my goodness. It happens a lot
So-
more than you would think. Yeah, a lot. I'm just telling you.
I've been doing this for a few weeks.
And I've been doing
okay?
this for years.
Well, good for you.
Uh-huh.
This is a secure facility.
For sure. Beyond the gates is secure. I agree with
Okay?
you.
So if you're going to hang out here and do whatever you're doing, as long as you stay out of traffic and don't.
I don't need directives. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man.
Just let
I'm
him
a grown.
finish.
I could be her
Would you
father.
just let him
I'm a grown
finish?
man.
So as long
I don't need to let him finish. I don't want to hear it.
well, okay, so-
Directives,
so
I don't
we have
need
to listen
directives.
to you, but
The
you don't
bottom
have to
line-
listen to him.
Exactly. You're
Just
a
let
public
him-
servant. You're a public servant. Yes.
Well, then he's trying to
Yes.
serve you with information.
I don't
so
need
we
the
can move on
information.
with
I
our
don't need
day.
directives.
here's
So
what-
the bottom line is
so-
I can be here, correct?
So this is what I'm going to tell
Okay.
you right now. We're going to go back inside our facility.
Mhm.
As
And
long
you
as
should.
you do not cross that fence line. and
Same
you-
thing I've been
and
saying the whole time.
you stay
I
out
don't
of
need
traffic.
directives. I don't need directives about traffic.
finish.
I'm
No,
letting you
no, no. How about that? No, sir. I do not have to let him finish.
It's a word
I
I'm
don't
okay
need
with.
directives.
It's a word I'm okay
I'm not
with.
your
Clearly
servant.
not.
You're my servant.
Just
You
let
don't
him
give me
finish.
directives. I know the law. I know how to stay out of
Okay,
traffic.
so what I
I'm
am
a
allowed
grown
to
man.
give you is a
Bye-bye.
warning. If you-
Warning about what?
Stay out of traffic line.
You can't give me a warning about stay out of traffic. What penal code is that, sir?
Has nothing to do with you.
That's what I thought. I can walk across the street all I want. You
Walk
guys,
in-
bye.
walk in-
Bye.
walk in and
You're
affect
dismissed,
traffic.
sir. I'm usually not this
Walk
disrespectful.
in front
You
of
guys are
traffic.
ridiculous. I can walk. Pedestrians have
Walk
the right of way.
in
Is
front
that
of
correct?
traffic. No, they do not have the right of way.
Pedestrians don't have the right of way. So
Are
when
you
a
in a
pedestrian is
crosswalk?
when a pedestrian's crossing,
Are
the
you
street,
in a-
how would I get across the street right here? If there's no sidewalk, you can cross corner to corner. Do you know the jaywalking laws?
Much
Come
better than
on.
you.
Much better than me?
Yes.
So you're telling me I couldn't cross corner
not
to corner
telling you
here? Because I'll
anything.
go do it right now. Can I cross corner to corner or not?
Then you are in another jurisdictions. So
I can cross right here too. It's corner to
As long
corner.
as you're not affecting traffic.
It doesn't matter. Cars would stop. I would move out of the way. They
I
would
hope
keep
you're
going.
right.
That's the bottom line. That's all it is. Bye-bye. See you later. You're dismissed. See, you guys need to learn the law. Learn the law. Well, I'm still here, right? Was there anything you could do? No. Negative. Nothing you can do. Ridiculous, dude. It's like, be respectful. Don't yell. Don't talk over people. And I can do the same exact thing. But yet, these people want to speak over you, interrupt, try to give orders when they don't have any authority to give any orders.
This one escalates fast and falls apart even faster. Auditor shows up at a CHP academy in California, filming from an open, publicly accessible area. No gates crossed, no restricted zone entered, just a camera. Officers roll up immediately and start the usual pressure. What are you doing? You can't be here? State property. But here's the problem. State property does not mean restricted property. If it's open to the public, no barriers, no signage blocking access, the First Amendment applies. Instead of knowing that, officers get aggressive, step into his space, talk over him, try to issue orders with zero legal backing. They can't name a single law being violated, no reasonable suspicion, no crime, no authority. And then a supervisor shows up. Tone changes instantly. Suddenly it's, you're allowed to be here. Exactly. Bottom line, this was never about safety. This was about control. And once someone who actually knows the law shows up, the whole thing collapses.
Mind if I ask what you guys are filming for?
Oh, I'm taking a video.
Alright, for what?
I can't really get into it right now while I'm doing it.
Please do not include me in any of your videos.
Too late.
You guys are gonna have to get out of here.
Sorry?
You guys are gonna have to get out of here.
We're gonna have to get out of here?
This is a medical place where people don't want... And you can't even tell him what you guys are doing?
Why would I have to tell anybody what I'm doing?
You got cameras in our store.
I don't have cameras in your store. I'm outside on the sidewalk.
Dude, you'll have to go, man. Seriously.
I have to go?
Yes, please.
From the public sidewalk?
As far as I know, yeah.
Why, though? What's the reasoning behind that? Why are you covering your face? That looks silly.
Oh, my God.
It does.
Well,
We're grown men. What are you doing covering your face? It's foolish. Anyway, I'll talk to you.
Okay, have a great day. You'll have to move.
Why do I have to move? I'm asking you what the reasoning is behind
Oh, my God. Because people don't
I'm sorry, I'm not Pavlov's dog. I'm going to ask a question if you give me an order.
Okay, then I'll just call the cops then.
Call the cops?
If you want me to, yeah, then you can deal with it.
I don't want you to call. Please don't call the cops. Why would I want you to call the cops?
First of all, you're not even telling me what you're doing.
Well, why would I have to? Go across the border, man. They're waiting for you.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so now you're a hypocrite. You're taking my picture.
I'm not doing that. First of all,
Don't you think that's a little hypocritical?
I'm not going to answer your questions. Cops
Okay.
are coming here, man, so...
The cops are coming?
Yes, they are.
So you called the police
Sure did.
on a couple of guys taking pictures.
Yeah, because you won't even tell me what
You're
you're
a
doing.
true American.
I'm not even going to...
Why would I have to tell you what I'm doing, man?
Have a good day.
See, you just want to make statements, but there's no reasoning. There's no reasoning behind you. Sovereign your ass. Go smoke your weed and relax, man. Get a grip. Yeah, you heard me. Fat boy.
Hey, Mo.
How we doing, boss?
How's it going today?
All right. Same as yesterday.
So what's up with the picture taking?
Huh, you tell me.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of crimes in town lately and thefts and stuff, and to sit out in front of a cannabis shop and start taking pictures of the building, what's the purpose behind it?
You think if I'm planning to come rob this cannabis shop, which you're insinuating, I'm going to show up with all this equipment in the middle of broad daylight?
I'm just asking a simple question.
You know what? That's a foolish way to think. I'm not even going to entertain that question.
No?
No.
So what's the purpose of the cameras?
To take pictures and video.
For what purpose?
For whatever purpose I choose. What do you mean? That's a silly question. You just got out of your car without even speaking to me, without even introducing yourself.
We received a call on it already. You guys did the same thing at the post office last week.
Last week? I wasn't here last week.
Or Thursday or Friday or whatever it was.
I wasn't here Thursday or Friday.
So that's why I'm here to ask you a question.
See, now so you're assuming two things. You're assuming I'm going to rob the cannabis store, and you're assuming that I was the guy at the post office last week.
I'm not saying that you're going to do anything. I'm asking you.
What's your name and badge number?
Right there.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Well, the
you want me
cameras
to
are
take
running,
a shot at it?
Go ahead.
How do you pronounce it?
Belanger.
Belanger. Okay, and what's your badge number?
405.
405. Now, do you want to start all over again and try to be professional?
I am being professional.
No, you're really not.
I'm asking you a question.
No, you're really not. You just walked up.
So
and
what's your
accused
name? What's your name, sir?
None of your business.
Really?
Yeah, really. What do you mean? It's a foolish thing to say, my friend.
405 to Port Kent.
I'm walking down the street, okay, visiting your town with my son, and we decided to walk down Main Street, downtown, and get some video of your town, and this is the reception that I get from the police department here? What is the issue with taking video?
You have 400 or 401 to assist me here?
Yeah, you better. What is that, supervisor?
Like I said, all I did is come here to ask you guys a simple question.
All right, well, like
Both
I
of you.
said, you want to start all over again and be professional?
All right.
Maybe
So,
not accuse me of
I'm not
committing a
accusing you
crime.
of anything.
Sure, you got out of your car and talked
I
about
asked you a
somebody
question. I
robbing
said,
the cannabis store.
You know, we've had thefts in town, so I've asked you a question. All right. So what's the purpose of the picture taking?
I'm traveling with my son taking
Okay,
video.
See that? So that's an honest answer, right?
But it's none of your business.
What?
Why would that be your business?
Because if something happens in town, we have records showing, hey, listen, there was somebody doing something over there. I'm not.
So you
assuming that
equate
guys-
somebody taking pictures with a possible crime?
We want to know.
You want to know? That's
simple as that. I'm not.
so.
saying
That's
you
all right.
guys-
So let's take it down a notch. Let's de-escalate here a second.
Okay.
Let's talk man to man. Okay.
All right.
So your concern is that I'm out here with this amount of equipment, standing here in broad daylight, taking photographs and video, and I'm planning a robbery.
I'm not assuming that you're planning a robbery. I'm not assuming nothing. I just asked you a question of what you're doing.
Well, I am not planning anything. There's nothing nefarious going on here.
Okay, good.
You haven't seen anything nefarious going on here. There's no hint of
I just
anything
asked
nefarious.
you guys what the
Right.
I mean, we don't see people out here with, I don't know how much this equipment's worth, but you don't see it every day. People out here just taking pictures of.
I'm going to stand on this side just because the sun's blasting me in the eye here.
Yeah.
Not really comfortable. But, so what does that mean? Anything unusual? I mean, you don't see people riding down the street on a unicycle in a pink tutu, but if you did, you're going to stop them and ask them what they're doing?
No.
Right.
But you wouldn't assume anything of a person riding. I'm not being racist or biased or anything else in that for that manner.
Well,
I came here to ask you a simple question.
All right. So what I think, just to give you one man's opinion, I think what you should have done is you should have done a drive-by, evaluate with your own eyes what you see is going on, right? Then you come back, you speak to both parties, you do your investigation, you ask your questions, and you find out what's going
There
on.
was somebody standing in front of the cannabis place,
right,
with cameras taking pictures.
Perfectly legal, constitutionally protected activity.
Not saying that it's not.
Okay.
So, but they were concerned that you guys had cameras outside. So
All right.
they
So
just came
let me
here.
ask you a fair question. Are you here to uphold my constitutional rights, or are you here to uphold their feelings?
I'm here.
What are you here
to make sure that nobody has their rights taken away from them, and that if something happens where the law is broken, that's where my job comes in.
Your job comes in when the law is broken, correct? Has there been any law broken so far?
Listen, I'll have you talk to my sergeant. He can address you better than.
Okay, very good.
I mean, you don't want to answer the question to me?
I'm having the conversation with you. Don't look for issues.
No, all I'm saying is that, listen, I asked you a question, why the cameras were out, and you didn't give me an answer.
Because of the way you got out of your car. Respect is not given out for free, it's earned. So you want to earn somebody's respect, that's what you do. Right? How we doing, Sarge?
What's going on?
Just out on your sidewalk taking a little video and photographs, and evidently Officer Belanger, is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Has equated that with possibility that we might be up to something nefarious, planning a robbery of the cannabis store.
So basically what happened is a couple people had called. Someone called initially back when you guys were at the post office.
Okay.
And then they called, and then somebody else
And
called.
just to be clear, post office 15 minutes ago, not last week.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't get the call. I knew it was
So-
they'd been out there before.
So
Okay.
yeah, I guess basically it's not illegal to be recording.
Of course it's not.
So I guess we were just concerned because we didn't know why, and people are calling. So when people call, we kind of have to.
And you know what? The way you see, this is what I was trying to tell you, Officer Belanger.
Yep.
The sergeant here, there's a reason he's got those stripes on his arm.
Correct.
You got out of your car, okay?
Yep.
Being very respectful,
Yep.
asking the right questions,
Okay.
in the right tone,
Yep.
and we're having a cordial conversation,
Yeah, yeah.
which is a voluntary conversation. I don't even need to be speaking to you.
No.
I can just tell you I don't have a word to say to you, go away, leave me alone.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what you would do.
Yeah.
But I'm not being that guy. I'm trying to have it.
and I appreciate
but
it.
This gentleman got out of the car. First words out of his mouth is, well, we don't know if you're planning to some kind of a robbery
First
here at the
words out
cannabis
of
store.
my mouth was, "What are you doing on the sidewalk with the camera?"
And I said to you, I'm taking video and pictures.
Yeah, and I
That's
asked
all you
for
need
what
to know.
For what purpose?
And I said that's none of your business.
That's exactly.
And that is none of his business, correct?
I mean, I'm curious too, but I'm not saying that you need to tell me.
Curiosity and your business are two different things. And you're being very professional, so I'm just, coming down off of the conversation with him.
And that's fine.
But what I want you to understand is, okay, and the same question I asked Officer Belanger, okay, he has to decide whether he's here to protect my constitutional rights, which is what he swore to do, sworn oath to do, or if he's here to protect people's feelings.
Right.
That's your question. So, and I get people's feelings.
Yeah, and I guess our concern is if we keep getting phone calls, we kind of have to follow up. We
Well,
can't
I don't
just say don't worry about it. We kind of have to go.
Well, another option, okay, and I'm not telling you how to do your job,
Yep,
but another option is to drive by, observe with your own eyes what's going on, and if you don't see anything nefarious, you keep going.
Yeah,
In
so-
some cases, right? That happens.
Thank you. So yeah, so I mean, like you said, can drive by, but I was coming back from another call. Officer Belanger was already here, so I came directly here.
Okay.
But like I said, we got the call about the post office earlier, and I figured, well, okay, if they're just recording, they're just recording.
Right.
But as we keep getting calls, then we kind
Well, I think the cannabis store probably told you a little bit more of a dramatic story.
They may have. I don't even.
I'm
to be
gonna
honest.
I'm gonna do a public information request for the 911 call, so we'll see what they told you.
I don't even. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't even know if it came in 911. I don't even know how.
Whatever it was, we'll get the phone call. But,
Yeah. Okay.
Part of my concern here also is not just upholding my right to take photographs and video.
Yep.
Part of my concern is people calling up the police department and sensationalizing something and having you come in hot or with some idea in your head that there's something going on that may not be, just because they got upset and they want to drama everything up and ramp it up. And then you get here expecting something that's not going on.
Yeah, and
so you didn't do that here today, but Officer Belanger might have been on that page a little bit.
So I mean,
all I was asking is the question as to what y'all were doing. I simply asked the question. But what's the reason for the cameras and the pictures?
No, you were getting a little upset.
I was not.
Sure you were. Sure you were.
Well, I mean, if
Sure
that's
you
what you felt, then you felt that.
what's your first name, so I can be on a first name basis?
You know what? You are being respectful, so I'll
Yep.
give you my friend. And that's the only reason I'm giving it to
Yep,
you.
and
Otherwise,
I
I'd tell you to
and I
kick rocks.
appreciate it. Yep.
So my first name's Jason.
Jason. Okay.
Yep.
So Jason.
And you'll figure out who I am. I'm not hiding who I am.
Okay, and that's fine. So Jason, the only thing is, if a business is calling, just out of respect for a business, I guess.
Right.
If you would avoid videoing after, if they've called and they don't want you videotaping, I guess out of respect for the business and their right.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to answer that for you. And you just thought of the answer I'm going to give you. You know what I'm going to say.
Honest, you have the right to do so.
No, not only that. How much are they respecting my right to be out here taking video? And now you want me to respect their right to privacy when they're on Main Street with 5x6 glass windows?
And I get that.
Yeah,
I completely get that.
I
Jason.
plan to hang out here and video a little longer after you guys leave.
Okay.
Normally, I probably would have been gone already.
Okay.
But they decided to create a situation out of it, and here we are.
Okay. And that's fine.
You guys are allowed to videotape all you want. It's not.
Well, you've got a whole brand new attitude now at the sergeant's
No,
here.
like
Yeah,
I
you
said,
do.
I just came here to
And you'll
ask
see the video,
question.
Sarge.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Well, listen, my camera's running too.
Yeah, but your cameras, that video tends to disappear sometimes.
It's not
This
gonna
one
disappear.
doesn't.
So
I'm live streaming to the internet right now.
So that's fine, Jason. I got no issue with this. If you want to record, you have the right to record.
I know that.
Like I said,
And I appreciate you acknowledging that.
Yep.
And I would also appreciate if you would uphold and defend my right to be out here.
And like I said,
Not only do I want you to acknowledge the fact that I can do that,
Yep.
I want you to defend that right because that's an oath you took and you swore to do.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not telling you can't do it. I'm not telling you have to leave. I'm not doing that.
No, what you should be telling me is you're going to go inside and educate these folks. And I think that you're in a very unique position, okay? Because I think a lot of the people in this country take what law enforcement as an authority figure says and values that very much. So if you go in there and tell him I'm breaking the law, he's going to be under the impression I'm breaking the law. If you go in there and tell him it's my right, they should leave me alone, I have a perfectly constitutional right, lawful right to be out here doing what I'm doing, they will accept that from you more than they'll accept it from me because you're the authority.
And I will speak to them.
So you could also, by doing that and taking those steps each day, after a while, you might condition everybody to realize that there's nothing to be afraid of when somebody's taking pictures.
Yeah,
Because right now they're conditioned to go into fear mode.
Well, and I think that we're from a smaller area, so we are kind of not necessarily guarded, but we don't normally see cameras out on Main Street. You know what I mean? It's not often that people are out recording on Main Street when there's nothing going on. So I think people just kind of look at that as what's the reasoning to it?
Well, all right, and I get that, and I'll give you that. But my question to you then would be, why does everybody's mind go to the negative? Why would you assume? If I saw somebody out taking pictures, I would look over at them, see them taking pictures, and carry on my day. I don't even care what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's none of my business. And why would I automatically think there's something nefarious happening?
Right, and like I said, I don't think you're doing anything wrong by videotaping. I don't care. That's fine. I got no problem with it. Okay.
Okay.
It'd be so as far as the law goes, it'd be different if you were say inside the store and recording, and they didn't want you to be inside.
Well, that's private property.
Then right,
Of
then
course.
that's a different thing. But you're here on the sidewalk taking video. That's fine. I got no problem with that. Okay.
Okay.
So, I said, I don't have an issue with it. I'll speak with them. I'll explain to them that you guys are in a public setting, that you can record and you can do stuff like that.
Okay.
So, I mean, just avoid if they come out and they start giving you a hard time, call us so we can at least intervene. And
if you go in there and tell them I'm within my rights and lawfully doing what I'm doing, they're not going to come out and say anything.
It doesn't necessarily mean that they'll agree with my explanation.
Well, if they want to go ahead and start an issue, then they can be conducting themselves disorderly or whatever they want to do.
And
I don't get into that.
Yeah, and I'd rather you call me if that ends up happening, so that way we can just get this all settled.
And I just want you to know, Officer Belanger, I'd like to end it on a good note with you. I like to leave things positive.
Listen, absolutely. Listen,
let me just tell you.
Anytime you're more than welcome to come into our town. Anytime.
Let me just tell you that what my purpose out here. This is my son.
Yeah, you stated that.
Well, I don't know if Sarge heard that. Right, yeah. Sarge didn't know that.
Yep.
So the purpose of me being out here, is to simply exercise my right to take video and photographs in public.
Well, good.
Okay?
Yep.
Our Constitution's taking a proverbial ass kicking these days, right? And everybody likes to complain about it, but nobody does anything about it. Right. So in a very passive way, civil disobedience, whatever you want to call it, I'm out exercising my rights, and it's a shame that people see that as civil disobedience. But a camera's become an evil thing these days for some reason. And I'd like to get rid of that. And I'd also like to run into officers such as yourself. I would appreciate it if you would take the time in your mind to consider this, as I do, a learning experience. Everything that happens in life will make you a better person tomorrow, if you see it that way, right? So maybe you've gotten a couple ideas of how you could have better handled this.
Oh, absolutely.
When you got out of your car.
I got out, and all I wanted to know was, the purpose of your being here. You've already explained it to me now.
But so, what would you have done if I didn't explain it to you? If I just said I don't want to speak to you?
Well, that's fine. You didn't have to speak to me, right?
Well, it seemed like you were not happy with that answer.
Well, no.
I'll say that.
Because I get a call, as an officer, you come here, you say, well, what's the purpose of being out here?
Well, I would, like I was saying to the Sarge, I've been in a lot of situations where people will call up literally. I have a camera. People will call up the police department and say he's threatening people, he's got a gun, he's doing this, he's doing that. Totally not true. Complete BS, made up, fabricated. And then you're driving here 90 miles an hour. Do you know what the leading cause of police officer deaths are in this country?
Well, suicides are number one, but then...
No, traffic accidents are number one. Suicides might be a close number two, which that's a whole nother conversation.
But yeah, anyway, that's...
So I don't need you guys coming in hot, code 3, when there's no reason for it.
I don't know if you know, I didn't have lights and sirens, I didn't have anything.
No, not here today, but that happens. Because people... So you have to, as well as I do, people love to exaggerate.
Right.
People call up the police and they'll tell you all kinds of tales, and then you get here and none of that's going on.
I'm not going to argue that.
So all I'm saying is the next time you come across a guy with a camera or exercising any other of their constitutional rights, being completely lawful, don't come in hot on them, man.
No.
Just get here and try to uphold the most important thing, even above enforcing the laws of the land, is to honor your oath to our Constitution. That is the law of the land. That's number one. Don't buy anything while you're in there.
Alright, so I explained it to him and stuff, and he understands you guys are just videotaping stuff.
Okay.
He said his biggest concern was that they do have medical marijuana users that like their, I guess basically like it to be private because it is a medical thing.
Right.
Which I guess I get that point in a way.
Okay.
Like I said, I have no issues you recording sidewalk and all that stuff, but as far as like sticking your cameras in, as far as for the rights of the people with medical marijuana,
right?
I guess if we can just respect their rights.
Well, that you're asking me to do.
Yeah, and
let me explain to you how that works.
Yeah.
Okay. So, being that it's a medical facility, okay, they may have some HIPAA guidelines that they have to deal with.
Right.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I'm going with that.
Now, the way HIPAA works is, the only people that are bound by HIPAA rules and regulations are people that are trained and certified in HIPAA.
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't apply to me.
Okay.
So what the HIPAA rules and regulations state is that they are obligated to maintain the privacy of their patients.
Yeah, right.
I'm not.
Right, and I
guess if they took somebody's private medical information and put it on the window, I could stand there and film it all day.
Right.
So just to come back at you with the theory of they're looking for privacy for their patients.
Right.
Like I said before, 5 foot by 6 foot glass windows on Main Street. And there is no privacy.
And I get that. I guess that was his reason for calling is, I'm just kind of looking out for my...
Well, they could put blinds on the windows.
Yeah, and I
and did you know in other states, it's maybe not, I guess not in Maine, but in other states,
supposed to,
you
like in Colorado.
Yep.
It's unlawful for anybody to be able to see into the dispensary from the sidewalk.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And I'd have to check on that because I'm not 100% sure if that's that way in Maine. But
he might have called the police on himself here.
I almost think that it might be part of that, but I'll have to check into that part. Anyway, I guess that was his reason for calling, but
okay,
just went about it in a bad way, I guess. But
definitely did.
Anyway.
And I'm glad there's a reason you got those stripes on your arm, and I appreciate. There's a lot of sergeants out there that aren't that way.
Yeah.
And they get their guys in trouble, and they get other people in trouble, and it's all a bunch of hurt that doesn't need to happen.
Right.
And
I appreciate that. So, but anyway, like I said, Jason, you guys are all set.
All right, brother.
Meeting you guys, so.
Sergeant Albert, we appreciate you.
Take care.
You have a wonderful day.
This video captures a First Amendment audit in Fort Kent, Maine, where a simple act of public photography outside a cannabis dispensary turns into a full police response, and ultimately a respectful constitutional lesson for everyone involved. It starts when the auditor films from the public sidewalk. A store employee comes out angrily demanding he stop recording, claiming it's a medical facility and threatening to call the cops. The auditor calmly reminds him sidewalks are public space, and the First Amendment protects the right to record from there. When police arrive, things get tense. Officer Belanger immediately assumes the worst, suggesting the cameraman could be planning a robbery because of his filming equipment. The auditor pushes back, explaining he's simply documenting public spaces with his son. His calm, professional tone exposes how many officers jump straight to suspicion instead of understanding citizens' rights. But the situation turns around when Sergeant Albert arrives. Unlike Belanger, he listens, de-escalates, and confirms the truth. Recording in public is 100% legal. He even promises to educate the staff inside the dispensary, explaining that public photography is not a threat, it's a right. By the end, the auditor and Sergeant Albert part on good terms, both emphasizing mutual respect and the importance of upholding the Constitution over feelings. This video is a perfect example of how a bad start can end right, when officers choose to honor their oath and citizens refuse to back down from their rights. Let's keep going.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
You're not supposed to be taking pictures of the gate.
You said I'm not what?
You're not supposed to be taking pictures of the gate.
Why is that?
It's law.
Oh, a law? What's a law?
It's one of the U.S. codes.
Oh, do you mind if I approach so I can hear you?
Huh?
I'm gonna approach you so I can hear you. What? Say it again.
It's a U.S. code.
Okay.
798.
Oh, okay. And that's inside the gates.
No.
Yeah.
No, actually, it reads will not.
Oh, okay.
Say inside the gate.
Oh, you think this is the first gate that I've filmed?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
But it's the first time I've seen you do it.
Oh, okay. Cool. And who are you that would be barking orders at me?
I'm not barking any orders.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're not supposed to be doing.
Oh, are you with the military?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What, are you a colonel or officer?
Civilian.
Oh, okay. So you're a civilian contractor?
No.
Okay.
I'm a civilian. I'm a Department of the Army civilian.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna take a few pictures, maybe, I don't know, a couple hours. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So as soon as I'm finished my story.
Whatever.
Yeah. Cool. Have a good one. Be safe. They gonna run me over? At least he puts his blue lights on.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Pretty good.
You're good.
So what's the purpose of the film?
Whoa, you're kind of getting a little close there. Let me back up a little bit. Can you do me a favor? Can you keep your hands out of your pockets there for citizen safety?
I'm not in my pocket.
Okay, thank you. I thought you were...
on to my radio.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so again, what's the purpose of your film?
And who are you, sir?
I'm Officer Hernandez. Lieutenant Hernandez, Fort Campbell Police.
And what's your badge number?
Hotel 7810.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, what's the purpose of your film?
For news.
I'm sorry?
News.
News?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The problem is you are on Fort Campbell property right now.
Okay.
So filming is unauthorized on Fort Campbell property.
This is the public sidewalk, sir.
You can walk over there. This is federal.
Where is this at?
You can walk across the street, get completely off our property, and you can film
this is
heart's desire.
Yeah, this is actually not part of Fort Campbell.
No, Fort Campbell property ends at the curb.
Okay, I'll go out to the curb then. Yeah. This is obviously.
Our property ends at the curb.
Yeah, there's an easement.
If you want to go stand out in the street, knock yourself out.
Really? You don't believe in public easements? So if I don't, what's going to happen?
When it comes to you're on Fort Campbell property.
So if I don't, no, this is actually a public easement.
Well, this is Fort Campbell property, regardless of what you can.
So if I don't, what's going to happen?
I could possibly
arrest me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is actually a public easement right here. So I mean, you're talking a foot
That
or
would be
so.
something between you and the judge to decide.
Oh, so you would arrest me first?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stand right here then.
Completely off the book.
All right.
As long as you stay off our property, I don't care what you do.
So if I come right here, I'll be arrested.
I can, yes.
You can't. Well, this is a public sidewalk right here.
I can't. This is federal property.
No, this is actually an easement.
Federal property.
So what happens if they put a?
Do you really want to go there? Do you really want to go there? I understand the whole purpose of this.
What's the purpose?
You're not the first person I've dealt with as far as...
Wait, dealt with? What's this right here?
Stay off our property. You can film all you...
So if I come onto your property, what's going to happen?
We've already...
So you'll arrest me if I...
Already...
So if I come onto the public sidewalk...
We already discussed that.
I'm just asking. So if I come on... So I can't come on the public sidewalk?
I already answered.
Really? So I can't come on the public sidewalk?
I already answered that question.
Okay. Have you ever been into a federal lawsuit, sir?
Yeah, actually I have.
Okay. Well, this is actually, if the city or the county puts in a public sidewalk, I'm allowed there all day long.
But this isn't that, again, the city and the county won't put anything on our property.
Well, but you still have a right of way where people can walk in the grass and not walk in the street.
Federal property.
No, it's not. It's called an easement, sir.
Property.
It's called easement rights. So
that's between you and the judge, and you go there.
Well, it'll be. I'll actually file it with you in your individual capacity. Yeah.
And I've already answered the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be out here a few hours. Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
Absolutely.
Stay off our property.
Stay off your property. It's the people's property.
Our property.
It's the people's property. It's public property.
So I am I am part of that people, right?
Yeah, but you work for the people, sir. You swore. Did you raise your hand and swore an oath? Or are you in the military? I said, were you? Were you in the army?
Yes.
And so you swore it twice then, right?
I guess. Yes.
So do you understand what the First Amendment is, right?
I'm really looking forward to see this on you.
Oh, absolutely. Do you understand what the First Amendment is?
Yes.
Do you understand the Constitution?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that this is a public sidewalk.
That you're a military installation.
Yeah, past those gates, you see where it says restricted area? I'm allowed to come all the way up to that sign there.
Our property ends right there.
No, it's we the people's property, sir.
The federal property ends at the curb.
It's the taxpayers' property, sir.
You tracking what I've told you?
Well, I gathered that
you understand.
So if I go on there, I'll be arrested. I get you. Yeah, I get you. Can you do me a favor though? Can you put your hands down so I can see them, just for citizen safety? Thank you.
If you're afraid of my hand being on my radio, you got issues.
Oh, well, apparently you don't understand sarcasm. So, hey, how you doing? And so, are you under the understanding if I come onto a public sidewalk that I'll be arrested?
So this is military property now.
Right, but do you understand how easements work? Like, what if the county or the city put a sidewalk here? Would I not be allowed on the sidewalk? Okay. Yeah.
I told you, I gave you directions, right?
I can't hear you. Can you actually step a little closer so I can hear you?
Yeah, earlier you wanted me to get away from it.
Well, I guess because you were like this close. With the traffic, I can't hear you.
As long as we're tracking, you stay off federal property, you can film all you want.
Oh, so if I... Huh.
All right, you stay off federal property, you can film all you want.
Stay off federal property. So if I come back on, I'll be arrested. Yes?
Is it once before?
Can you just say yes?
I answered that once before.
Are you afraid to say yes?
That once.
Are you afraid to say it again?
Go back and watch the video.
Okay.
Hear me say answer.
What's the why do you have problems with taking pictures of the signage here and people coming in on public property?
That's just under the 18U.
Do you understand that there's a restricted area sign right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Even if it was federal property, I'm allowed up to the fence taking pictures.
Do I address you as ma'am or sir? I'm not sure.
Wow. Have I disrespected you?
I'm just curious. I don't want to disrespect you by misgendering you.
Oh, I don't give a what you call me, to be honest with you. Yeah. You can call me.
As long as we understand you.
I mean, you're an oath breaker right now. You swore it twice, and now you can't even uphold your own oath. So, to me, you're a piece of shit. So,
matter of opinion.
It is. You're right. So just like people misinterpret public easements.
Stay off the property.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. All right. I'll see you soon. Wow. Tyrant's walking right there. You might want to go apologize to people who have died. You might want to go visit a cemetery and apologize. I did.
Where? With who?
You'll see the video. You'll see the video. Hey. Is this a consensual conversation? Is this consensual?
Well, they called in on you.
Oh, is it consensual?
I mean, are you speaking to me?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to speak to me?
Is it consensual?
I'm asking you, that's what you're asking me. It's consensual to me. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good day.
Oh. I'll talk to you. Come here. Yeah.
I just want to ask if you're okay.
And who are you with?
Oak Grove Police Department.
Oh, okay. And what's your name?
Officer Adams.
And what's your badge number?
908.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so they called in on you. Said on Fort
Who's they?
Fort Campbell.
Okay.
And said that you were filming over there.
Is that illegal?
On Fort Campbell, that's who it is.
Oh.
Here, it's not.
Now, can I ask you a quick question? Do you mind crossing the street with me?
Oh, no, I'm not going to cross.
Okay. Well, can I ask you a quick question then?
Yes, sure.
Is this public property?
It is.
So I can be here all day long and film.
Yeah.
Is that public property over there?
So
now, just 5 feet. There's a curtilage and an easement, correct?
Correct.
So if the city or the county or whoever wanted to put a sidewalk in there, could they?
Technically, I suppose they should.
And I would be okay to be over there, right?
Technically.
So whether there's a sidewalk or not, I'm still lawfully allowed to be there, correct?
As far as I know.
Would you arrest me if I walked over there on that grass? Like within like the first 5 feet or so?
Probably not.
If I was committing a crime, would you come over and arrest me?
Well, if you were committing a crime,
Right, obviously, because that would still technically be on the easement, which is still the city property, correct?
Technically, it's county property over there. So it's a little
county, whatever,
it's a
yeah.
little different.
Potato, potato.
Yeah. So, but, like, are you good? Like, that's the question, because they called
Well,
me
I don't.
a welfare check, said you were walking in the road.
A welfare check?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, he actually told me he would arrest me if I was in the grass there, so that's why I was in the roadway.
Well, see, the federal installation's a little different.
No,
For
it's
me,
not.
Personally,
I'm just saying, okay, say this situation was over there with the sidewalk, and I was standing there. Yeah,
wouldn't be a problem to me.
Right, absolutely, and it shouldn't be a problem with them.
Federal installation, they do things a
Absolutely.
little different over there.
Well, no, it's still law.
Well,
It's still the Constitution, am I right?
It's a little different on the federal installation.
You have your body cam on back there? Okay, cool.
Red light, right? So, but like I said, they called in a welfare check, so I'm just checking on you. You're good to go.
Do I look okay?
I mean, you look fine to me.
Okay.
But that's
How you doing, sir?
Good.
And what's your name, sir? How do you say that?
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory. You're not going to be a level of professionalism and just tell me your name?
If you're going to talk to this officer,
And what's your name, sir?
it's right there.
That's right. So I'll just call you right there?
Yep.
Officer right there?
That'll work.
Okay. And what's your badge number? There's no number on there. There's not a badge number on there?
Sergeant Police.
Sergeant, you said Sergeant Police?
Yeah, you know, that's all you need to know.
Okay, cool.
okay. But you're good though. That's all it is. You're okay.
Well, I knew that.
Wandering around the streets or nothing.
I appreciate the smile.
Yeah, no problem. But like, you're good? You're okay though. That's all it is.
I don't answer questions, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. But you look fine to me, so I'm gonna head out. You have a great day. Okay.
You don't answer questions either.
Well, your policy says you have to.
How do you know our policy?
Do you not serve the public?
Do you know our policy?
Do you know? What about a level of professionalism? A level of, I'll get it. What about a level of professionalism?
Get a copy of our policy.
A level of professionalism.
Be a professional.
No, you're not. You just told me you don't answer questions.
You get a copy of our policy letter, then tell us what we can and can't do.
Well, why don't you tell me? Is it your policy?
You don't know our policy letter.
Why are you being so hostile, sir? Was I pleasant with you? Was I rude to you?
No.
So why is he being rude to me? I mean, he's supposed to serve the public.
Ma'am, nobody's being rude to you. So,
But he is. That's my subjective opinion.
Okay, that's your
Yeah.
opinion.
You thought that I wasn't being rude to you, but this guy's being, I guess, lack of a better word, kind of an asshole.
I don't think he's being rude.
I do. That is. But see, but you're required. You're in uniform, sir. You're representing the Oak Grove PD. Can you do me a favor though? Can you take your hands out of your pockets for citizen safety?
No, I cannot.
Really? For citizen? Do you mind taking it out for citizen safety?
Are you a police officer?
But you have your hands right there. Do you mind taking them out? I know, but do you mind taking them out for citizen safety?
Ma'am, have a good day.
You want to de-escalate the situation?
Have a good day.
Okay. You don't like de-escalating the situation? Bye. I can stand here at the public sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I can too.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're wasting tax dollars. I'm not.
I'm not wasting tax dollars. I'm not out of the mall. Right now, this is the tax dollars. I was called here for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool beans.
So,
I don't know what's up with the smug attitude though.
what is that?
Well, I mean, you're not wanting to talk to me. You're, being kind of, I guess, lack of a better word, you're being kind of passive aggressive.
You don't answer questions. It goes both ways.
Well, I mean, if you were out of uniform, I'd agree with you.
If I'm not legally obligated to answer any of your questions.
But why don't you do it as a level of professionalism?
Right now, you're not legally obligated to answer any of your other questions.
Absolutely, have I?
No, you haven't.
There you go. Huh?
Have I answered yours?
No, you told me you wouldn't.
There you go.
But, level of professionalism representing Oak Grove.
You're not being very professional.
I don't have to, though.
You've got a thing on who you work for, Texas, right?
Texas? That's called MD Anderson. I get it. You can go to the thrift store and get these.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you work for somebody because you're recording and you're probably going to put it all over YouTube or whatever.
Maybe. I might call whatever the local news is, and that way they can pick up a story on a bad officer.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a bad officer.
That's subjective, though.
Exactly.
Huh.
That's your opinion.
It is. I'm allowed to have that in America, though, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah. You might want to work on his attitude. Yeah. Maybe give him a hug. Give him a hug, please.
You want to give me a hug?
No, I want her to. I probably wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, she might want to give you a hug.
This audit takes place right at the Fort Campbell military base on the Kentucky-Tennessee line, and it's one of the clearest examples of military police trying to claim ownership of public space. The auditor starts by showing the layout, signs, fences, and restricted area markers that clearly begin beyond the gate. There's no trespassing line, no blue boundary stripe, no government property sign, just a public easement and a sidewalk. In other words, he's standing on public ground. Soon after, a Fort Campbell MP named Officer Hernandez arrives, claiming the sidewalk itself belongs to the base and threatening arrest if the auditor doesn't get off federal property. The auditor pushes back hard, explaining public right-of-way easement law and that taxpayers fund every inch of that ground. Hernandez admits he'd probably arrest him anyway, proving the arrogance on camera. Local Oak Grove police later arrive for a bogus welfare check, but even one of their officers admits on record that the auditor is right. The grass and easement belong to the public, not the feds. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Military cops making up rules versus city cops quietly confirming the truth. By the end, the MP stalked him back to his car, writing down his plate number and petty retaliation for being out-educated. Let's keep going.
Sir? Yes, sir. Am I working?
Private property.
Oh, it's not a private property. I would suggest you educate yourself.
You know everything is not illegal.
I might too. Oh, it's not trespassing. What's your name and your badge number?
This is the officer said 7145, okay?
Thank you.
Let me call a supervisor for you, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
You can take it from there. What's up, bud?
Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Good.
May I have your name?
Sergeant Master, it's right here on my...
What's your badge number?
It's right here on my shirt.
I can't. Can you? 2435.
You got it.
Thank you.
So what do we need today?
Nothing much. Just gathering content for a story. That's all.
Story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have any ill intent or.
Well, I'm sure. I understand that.
Yeah. I mean, he thinks this is a private property.
This is private property.
How is
correct.
How is it private property?
Because this is a police station. This is a private lot.
How is it a private lot? The police station is a public entity.
Public building, but yes,
Yeah.
there's certain areas where you can and cannot go. You understand? It's a private lot. So like, if the officer tells you that you're not supposed to be here, if you don't have any police business, you don't have any business here. Then yes, you technically will be trespassing.
That's not how it works. This is a public space.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Every member of the public has a right to be here to observe what you do, what you do
Yes,
during the course of your duties.
Yes.
All right, so you cannot trespass.
Well, this is a private lot. You understand?
How is it?
I'm notifying you right now.
You keep saying it's a private lot.
This is private. Yes.
How can it be private? It's a police department.
Right. Okay.
It's a police station.
Sir?
The only public access is in front of the building.
There's nothing private about this
Let me
space.
explain it to
That's
you.
why
Okay.
the door's on the building.
Go ahead.
All right. So if you decide not to leave,
Okay.
and we arrest you for the trespassing, then you can explain to the judge that this is a private lot and public lot. You can have that argument with the judge, okay? But not with us.
So you're telling me that if
I'm telling you now,
if I don't leave this space, you will arrest me for trespassing? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Okay,
Is that okay for you?
that's what you just said.
You understand?
I am
That's
telling you,
something that you understand? Yes.
this is not a private space. This is a public. This is not the first. This is not the first. Do you have a
I
supervisor?
understand you're being recorded.
Yes. Do you have a supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
Is anyone
wanna
above
speak
you?
to my supervisor?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
He's gonna go get him.
Is that him behind you?
No. Not somebody
Okay.
else.
Yeah. Can you get your supervisor because you're completely wrong.
Am I?
You're completely wrong. This is a public space.
How do you understand this?
Because first of all, you cannot trespass anyone from a public space unless they've broken the law. I haven't broken the law. All I'm doing is simply observing public employees during the course of their duties. The courts have established that we can do that.
Okay.
All right.
So if you know the law, right? You understand the law?
I understand
You
some basic rights.
trespassing,
Yes.
right? You understand trespassing?
Okay.
You understand it, right?
I understand trespassing.
Okay.
But what you
I'm
fail
giving you
to
another warning. Okay?
But what you
another warning I'm issuing you right now is that you can't be on this lot.
But what-
okay?
what you-
Otherwise, we're gonna lock you up for trespassing.
Okay, well, I'm going to
You're
speak
gonna
with
be
your supervisor. I'm going to speak with your supervisor.
Apparently, he wants to talk to you because you're
May I speak with you?
in the uniform.
Are you his supervisor?
Who?
Is he a supervisor?
Which one? Which one are you?
The one in the plain clothes. Yeah. Who is your supervisor?
He's in the building.
Okay,
Well, anyway.
I'll wait for him. I'll wait for him. Because you're completely wrong, sir. With all due respect, you're completely wrong. This is not the first police station I've been to.
I understand that.
All right?
Yeah.
So
What
that-
happened the last time?
I wasn't trespassed.
What happened
Actually,
the last
actually,
time you were at
the commander came and told the police officers that I had the right to be there
Okay.
because this is a public space.
Where was this at?
This was the one on Pulaski. I don't know what district, whatever. The one on Pulaski by before Lawrence. Yeah.
This one, I'm giving you some time.
And I've also been to the one on
I'm not rushing into
on Milwaukee Avenue.
I'm giving
Same
you
thing
I'm
happened.
giving you some time. Right
Okay.
now, okay.
All right. So maybe this will be an opportunity for you to get educated.
Educated.
Yes, that members of the public can be on public
So
property.
what is your main goal right now?
Because I
What
just
is your
told you
goal?
I am documenting matters of public interest.
Why?
Right.
For what?
I publish it on my channel. I have a channel where I publish stories. So I get a content for a story and I publish it on my channel. That's what I'm doing.
Right.
So does that
It makes no sense to me. No, it doesn't. But,
Okay.
I mean, I guess if someone wants to watch this, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. It's boring to me.
Well,
I find it very boring.
there's a lot of people
Well,
that watch
anyway,
it. There's a lot of people
whatever
that
you wanna do.
there's a lot of people that care about what government does.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Huh?
Right?
All right, buddy.
You can't trespass me from public property, man. You need to learn the law. That's why I do what I do. What's your name? What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
3392.
I appreciate it. Every one of you needs to be educated that this is public property. Taxpayers have a right to be here and watch you and all of you during the course of your duties.
Yes, during the course of our duty.
Exactly. Are you at work right now?
Yes.
Are we paying you to be at work right now?
Are you a taxpayer?
I am a taxpayer, of course. Are you a taxpayer?
Yes.
You're paying taxes off of my taxes. So technically,
How
you're
am I paying taxes off of your taxes?
because you get paid by tax dollars, don't you?
So how am I paying my taxes off of your taxes?
Listen, for the most part,
Okay.
if you want to walk around and do all the filming, it's all good, okay?
I appreciate that.
So the boss man said, okay, no worries.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you learned that today.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
I like learning new stuff every day.
Me too. Me too. So you need to understand that we can be here, right? We can be here as long as we're not breaking the law. We can be here, right?
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah,
Nice
too.
to meet you.
Enjoy.
I got a question for you.
Hang on, let me turn my camera back on.
Okay. So do you have anything to say about, I know you guys got about $300 million in overtime pay last year.
How much?
294 million to be exact.
I did not get.
Did you work overtime?
I did not get 294.
No, I said the police department. The police department, right? The police department, right? So my question is, how do you think you guys earned that amount of money in overtime in 1 year?
How? You know what? You can ask the mayor's office that
Right.
question, sir.
And then
That's
there's
not for me.
there are all
That's
these
it's way above me.
right, but there are all these cars here So I'm wondering who's on the street. Who do you think is on the street when all these cars are parked here?
Police officers. Police officers.
So I mean, what are these cars doing here, just sitting here?
That's for the other watches. Yeah.
So that means we don't need these cars, right?
No, we do need them.
We don't need them because they're just sitting around.
Have a breakdown? You are right. So if you have any other questions, I'm going to go because I got things to do too.
Take care, man. Go protect and serve, all right? Take care. Dismissed.
This video takes place outside a Chicago Police Department district, where a citizen journalist conducts a First Amendment audit and exposes just how little some officers know about public access and citizen rights. The auditor starts filming in a police parking lot, calmly explaining he's gathering content for a story about public accountability. Almost immediately, officers confront him, wrongly claiming the area is private property and threatening him with trespassing charges if he doesn't leave. The auditor stands his ground, reminding them that a police department is funded by taxpayers and every citizen has the right to observe public employees performing their duties. A heated back and forth follows as a sergeant insists it's a private lot. When challenged, he doubles down, threatening arrest until the auditor demands a higher ranking supervisor. Eventually, the boss man confirms the truth. It's public property, and the auditor has every right to record. By the end, the same officers who tried to intimidate him admit defeat and walk away in silence. Another walk of shame caught on camera. Chicago PD officers learned a hard lesson. You can't trespass the public from public property. The Constitution doesn't stop at the station gate. Let's keep going.
We headed into a police department to see what they've got going on. They're playing games with some body cameras, not releasing things. You have a smiley face, thank you. I was going to see if I could find out why I wasn't provided body camera of Fager's interview on an IA.
Okay.
Just want to know.
All right, let me see what I can find.
I'll be here, thank you.
She said that our attorney said he's exempt from statute 119.
Okay. Who's she?
Sergeant Geiger.
And there's a really cool statute called 119071.
Okay.
Here, I'll write that down for you. You got to know the statutes when you deal with criminals, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I want. I want to know why that it's exempt.
Okay.
You can't hide it why it's exempt.
Right.
So let's do it.
Okay, let's find out. I was given this statute to give you.
No. That's not 119071 says. 119071.
This is 3.
No. What I'm saying.
Okay.
When you there's two parts to the statute. This is why I say you got to know the law when you're dealing with criminals. The one is that you're required to disclose what the exempted information was, and then 119071 sub F or paragraph F is in writing with specificity. That's not specificity.
Okay. Well, I can have her get back with you on why.
In writing.
Yeah.
With specificity.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be
I will
great.
let her
So
know.
you want me to take that? Is that something I can?
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go back here to the clerk and find out what she says about this. I am even not happier.
Oh no.
Do you know what that exemption is for? 119073F.
I can look it up real fast. Easy.
Because that's what they just gave me there for citing that it's exempt.
I can look.
If you put do Control F and then do
Yeah.
parentheses 3,
That's a good idea.
that'll get you to that paragraph and then just drop down to F.
119.071F is the reason why.
Yeah, with
That was
specificity. And there's nothing on the Florida statutes about that right there.
About this number?
No, I don't see one. I believe 3F on the other one is for fire safety.
Which it might be.
It can't
Yeah,
be.
fire safety.
Is
Some
that-
manuals for security or fire safety personnel.
Yeah, but they gave me everybody else's interview and they didn't give me his.
See a fire?
No, that doesn't deal with personnel. That deals with
Oh,
that
duh.
security camera.
No, you're right. That's
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry. My
That's all right.
brain gets...
Let me go see if I can talk to them again. Sorry, I'm back. This statute doesn't go anywhere. There's no statute for that.
Okay.
There's not
Okay.
one statute.
Well, I know she said she's going to get back with you on why.
Yeah, I'm here,
with the
but
just
can we
FOIA.
confirm that so that I can start my research?
Confirm this statute?
Yeah, that's not an existing statute.
Okay.
It doesn't exist.
They said they would contact you through the just FOIA.
Who's they? Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So was that an intentional misleading of the statute then?
No, I
see that
don't.
again? Let me
I
see
don't
which one it
believe
is.
so.
It's 11907. I can't reach it. Thank you. 11907-3F. Yeah. Is she here to talk to?
Let me see. I know she's on a conference call in a meeting, and I didn't want to interrupt.
How do I file a complaint against that Sarah Geiger?
I can get a form for you.
It's actually a public records violation. I don't really want to fill one out. Do I have to?
Oh,
fill
okay.
those out?
No, I can call us another office. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I paid for redactions.
Mm-hmm.
You've charged me for them.
Yes, sir.
And here we are. I got a video that's not even given to me. I said Fager's interview. So why if you guys charge me all this money for stuff and here I am paying for it, making me drive down here, toying with me?
It's not me. I didn't do anything. So
Well, this lady Bonnie back here, she's the ultimate one in charge of records, and she designates as someone that she
Yeah, no,
trusts.
absolutely. And I'm going to let her know, and I'm sure she'll address it.
Yeah, but
Absolutely, because that's not okay. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not the enemy. I'm not trying to make it any difficult for you.
No,
I get it. I don't understand it either, and I would like to know why as well, because that doesn't
It doesn't jive. You're hiding
No,
records.
absolutely. No, I agree.
I
agree.
agree. You got two children officers that are fighting amongst each other here.
Mhm.
Other officers are tired of it. They want to come and do their job.
Yeah.
So who has the authority to go over there and say, hey, he's looking for a statute,
I'll
he's
walk
here?
over there. I mean, since Bonnie's not here, I can walk over there and see.
They said their attorney, if they have something from their attorney, just say, hey, forward that to me real quick so we can clarify this, because the magic word that I'm using is unlawfully withholding records and unlawful delay.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
No, I hear you. I will walk over and see what's going on.
Hey, how are we doing today, Mark?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Awesome.
I was asked to.
Yeah, she's coming over to get some stuff here. It's either going to be a written report or a complaint. I don't know which one you want to do it. But I
was called to take a complaint from you.
Yeah, I think it might be better with a state statute a documentation report.
Okay. Do you want to fill out a statement?
Yeah, I can do a verbal one. You guys do verbal on body camera?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. So I don't want to have her stand in the rain. She has long hair. It's going to get,
It does get frizzy.
It's going to look like your beard afterwards. So if we can go over, it would be good if we go over there and not out in the rain.
Yeah, wherever you want to go, man.
Okay. Did you
I
want
wanna
me to go as well?
I mean, you're the ultimate records holders over here. You got to figure this out. You want to tell him really quick. This is what was provided to me for an exemption for a state statute, right?
Okay.
For body cameras. And matter of fact, you did the interview, I believe, with Fager in the office.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The IA for Fager.
I did have an IA, yes, sir.
Yep. And you did an interview with him, and next to him is sitting as the PBA rep.
Okay.
Right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So this is what they exempt for. This statute doesn't exist over here. I have an unlawful delay and I have an unlawful withholding of records.
Okay.
With that sitting there at your desk with every other one of those provided, I think it's your desk, whoever it is, there is a chair in front of you. There's stuff on the wall. There's stuff over here. They're excluding this record 100% and not giving it to me. Gave me a statute that led me down the wrong path. This doesn't exist.
Okay.
I
Right?
couldn't find it
You
unless
can't
she
find
wrote it down wrong, but he couldn't get confirmation that it was written down wrong or anything
Yeah,
either.
they're saying, "Oh, we'll get back to you later." I'm down here. There's an unlawful delay. You did the interview. You talked about it. We talked about all the stuff. It's in there. There's a 4-character redaction. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. The redactions on the form are 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. You know the little black dots? I line them up.
Talking about for exemptions?
Yes.
I'm not an expert on exemptions, and I don't look at the exemption.
I don't know what anybody here is an expert on. You're an expert on hiding. That's all it is. But on there's a 4-character name. The guy's name is Josh. You put it in ChatGPT, extrapolates who it is. We know who it is in here. You're hiding the body camera, and she's here to try and figure out why. I know Bonnie was like, they can't be doing this. With specificity, I asked her for 119.01, subsection 1, subparagraph F.
If you don't deal with public records.
It's
so that's
state
why I
law.
don't-
This is state law.
What I'm saying is I don't deal with the public records.
Law enforcement officer, state law. Law enforcement officer, state law. 39, the 10s, the 12s, the 112s that protect all you guys. I have to have what this is in writing with specificity. I need to have the correct statute before I leave here, and I need to file a police report for the unlawful withholding of the records.
Okay,
like
so
I
you
said,
either want clarification on the statute or a report. That's
I
what
want
you're
a
asking for
report
today.
No, I want a report.
Okay,
I know, definitely a complaint, a report, and the clarification on the statute. You cannot withhold them for any reason that's there. Like I said, at the top, you know, at the top of the body camera show, top right.
Yeah.
What does it show?
Shows like date, time. all
Date,
that
time.
stuff.
Is that exemptable under the law? No, it's not. That was refused to give to me. It was exempted. It was hidden. It wasn't provided. Is the little speaker that's on your desk, is that exemptable? No, it's not.
I'm not sure what speaker it is.
Oh, it's a black rectangular object on the desk.
Oh, probably near my computer or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I've got a bunch of stuff on my desk. So I don't
Okay,
know.
so are those things redactable? No, they're not. They're not allowed.
Some of them might be.
No, I don't think so, because you provided them in the other videos. Otherwise, you would have redacted them there.
What I'm saying is, depending on what's on the video, if there's something that is protected under Florida state statute, it would be exempted, blurred out, things of that sort.
But all the stuff on your desk, I think she understands what I'm talking about. A pen and pencil.
Oh,
the little
that's not redacted.
Well, I didn't get the body camera. Why didn't you give me the body camera?
Okay, I don't fulfill
Unlawfully
public records
withheld.
requests, but I will.
I appreciate. I'll let you get back in. I'm going to go do this complaint or
Bonnie
whatever.
should be back in like the next 10-15 minutes or so if you want
Yeah.
to stop back in for anything.
Yeah, I'm going to be here until I get clarification. I can't leave here without specifically the statute. I don't need the specific, the specificity statute, but I need the one that you lied about here and said that this was it just to get me out of your office.
Okay, I didn't lie to you. I didn't give you anything.
Cops are legally lied. Lawler said right out here in front, yeah, we lie to people all the time. So I don't know if you're lying or not.
I deal with professional standards and I supervise the criminal investigation.
There's nothing professional about this department. You lost your accreditation. This department is a hole just like Bunnell.
Okay.
I do want to file the complaint.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
It's up to you.
I want to do a verbal one?
Verbal one?
Yeah.
Raise your right hand.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you what it is.
Just swear everything's true and correct under the best of your knowledge under the pains and penalties of perjury.
Of course I
All right,
do.
so go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I did a public records request for an investigation between Officer Fager and Officer Checksfield, right? We got that investigation. We got almost all the body camera except for we didn't get one. What I was provided is right here, which is 119.07.3F, that says that it's exempted under that. I then subsequently requested for specificity under 119.01 or 119.07.1 subparagraph F, which means you have to do it in writing. She didn't give it to me yet, which is fine. You have time to do that. But when I was misled down this right here with this statute, I went over to the clerk, which is Monique Tuplin.
Monique, too. I'm the assistant.
Assistant clerk.
Yeah.
She couldn't find the statute. They're raising their eyebrows of why you guys are doing this right here, violating state law and excluding without any reasoning under the state law. You have to send, when you send out a letter or when you send out body cameras, you exempt something, you're required by law to put it in there why you exempted it.
Okay.
Then that 119.07.1F brings it up even more to where you have to tell me with specificity. And specificity, like how New Smyrna used it, I asked for body camera or asked for a photo. They redacted the home address of the chief. I said, why did you do that? 119.07.1. They said it is the home address of the chief and it was in his driveway. That's what 119.07.1 does, or what subsection F does for you.
Okay.
So they have failed to provide it. You're hiding these records for whatever reason. You didn't specify what it's there. It's now what is considered an unlawful delay. You provided everything else. You didn't provide these, and you're hiding it because of something in there. And like I said, in the footage or in the report, you see who it's about. You see what it's about. You could, if you feel like you need to redact his face and his audio about the specifics of whatever trip it is that he was on, DC trip, I think it says. If you need to redact those specifics of that trip, you redact those. You don't redact the PBA attorney that's sitting next to him. You don't redact all the shit that's on your chair, on your seat there, because those are what they call unlawful redactions. What if I wanted to look into you about the type of pen that you use because someone said that you complained, you threw a pen at them or something like that? I'm just using a hypothetical.
Yeah, I got you.
You can't hide that stuff. And they did, and I want a written report for documentation.
So you want a report, a complaint, and what else?
This is all of it. Yeah, this is the statement. Okay. This is the complaint.
That's what you don't want to write anything down.
I don't want you guys do body camera complaints all the time.
I'm specifically asking. You don't want to write. This
I do not.
This is perfectly good.
Yep.
You don't want to write it down.
I do not.
Don't want to provide any ID.
You know my ID. You're put on the bottom of it says personally known. I mean, you may not personally know me, but you'll know. Yeah, I personally know who this is. Yeah,
I don't know who. Never had really any major dealings.
Yeah, and if I have, if I'm required by law to do these types of events where I have to give you my ID and sign a form,
required to.
Okay, then
I'm specifically just asking you if you want to write it down.
Yeah,
verbal's good.
Verbal's good with me. I'm good with that. I just got to have before here. That would remedy some of this. Now, by asking for this, this is not part of the investigation. This is part of my constitutional rights under Florida's Constitution, and just how the state law works. I still need this. I don't care what it takes to get it. It wasn't provided at the time on the Just FOIA. I need to have why this was exempted.
I'll go try and see.
I have a copy of that. That's all I need. I came back over here to make it easier for you. It's just a case number or something like that.
All right. So what I was told is this is the statute that our city attorney gave us that it falls under for confidentiality because it might identify a victim.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
So 794. That makes better sense. Thank you.
So I got clarification. I told him I went and looked. I was like, I don't even see 3F.
Yep.
So 119.0. I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but 794. I believe that's 024.
Yep. I'll take a look at it.
Provides the exemption. You
I'll
can take a look at it.
But they said it still does not give you the right to block out the evidence ID number, the date and time, when it was taken, all that. That's not going to identify him.
I went to get clarification. I was told that was the response provided to us by our city attorney.
Sure, I understand that. But however, city attorney's wrong. Just like in Bunnell, they were unlawfully holding records over there. We're doing a bar complaint over there. This does not satisfy my desire for a written report because, again, you cannot redact that little axon square, the stuff on your desk.
So I'm going to document it. I'm not going to do a report. There's a CAD
You're not
call.
going to do a report?
I'm going to
demanding
document
a
it in
report.
a CAD call.
I'm demanding a report be done. It is a state law violation.
Okay, I'm telling you that I'm going off of what our attorney was told.
The attorney told you not to do a report?
No, the attorney told us to provide you with the statute.
No,
I guess correctly you were provided the statute. I'm going to document the incident with a CAD number. Here's the event number.
I'm demanding a report be done because there's still a state law violation. Even though this is here, this is still a state law violation.
Okay, I will document it with a CAD
and a report.
call. If you want the
Does
P
your
number.
policy say that you have to do a report if a citizen demands a report for a state law violation?
We don't have to do a report.
You don't?
No.
Are you sure?
If there's an actual law being broken, I'm going off.
Yeah,
what
this
I'm
is an
telling you.
actual
I'm
law
telling
being
you that
broken.
I'm going to document it with a CAD call with notes.
Uh-huh.
If you want a copy of the P number, you can have it.
No, I want to, as a citizen here, coming here, demanding these public records, it is a state law and a constitutional of Florida violation. I'm demanding a report be done. I don't care if it's 3 sentences long. See body camera. I want a case number pulled and I want an incident. And you're saying
it's going to be the exact same thing.
no, it's not. I've done police work. You can't hit me, man.
What do you mean? It's a narrative in the CAD comments is no different than a narrative in the
Then
report.
just do the report and satisfy your citizen's request. I just need a case number.
Where's that?
I need a case number. That's all I need.
You get your P number?
No, I want a case number. I want a report done.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And I'll get a case number, right? Or are you just walking away with it? Am I getting a case number, you think? You got a radio. I don't think you did. I think you're again. That's what you're doing.
This one's a masterclass in government stonewalling and citizen persistence. The auditor shows up at the records department demanding to know why a specific police body cam video was withheld from a public records request. The department claimed it was exempt under Florida statute, a statute that doesn't even exist. When he calls them out, things get awkward fast. The clerk can't explain it, another staffer admits confusion, and the attorney who supposedly approved it is conveniently in a meeting. The auditor points out the obvious. They're using a fake statute to hide evidence. He cites the correct law, which requires agencies to provide exemptions in writing with specificity. Instead, they gave him a made-up citation to cover for what looks like an unlawful delay and concealment of public records. When he finally corners the officer involved, even he admits the body cam exists but can't explain why it was withheld. The department then scrambles, claiming a victim confidentiality statute, but that still doesn't justify blocking out timestamps, evidence numbers, or items on a desk. The auditor demands a formal police report for unlawful withholding of public records, but the officer refuses, saying they'll just note it in CAD. That's not compliance, that's cover-up. Let's keep going.
The Calhoun County Sheriff's Department. So there's some kind of sally port back here where that patrol unit just came out from. You can see right here, got 2 ports, port 3 and port 4. I believe that patrol unit came out of port 3. Okay, so we may get contact.
Yep, I'm right behind you. Sir, could we have a talk for a minute?
I know it, sir.
Can you explain to me why you're video or recording when there's no recording inside the building? Can you give it just a reasoning, sir? It's okay to record out here, but there's signs that say you can't go in there and do it. So can you tell me why you were violating that?
You don't want to talk to us at all? This is really pretty simple, man.
I can let you guys know I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay.
Gathering a few pictures.
And that's fine, but we normally have procedures for when you come inside the building,
right,
and record stuff. You got to set up to come inside. Outside the building's fine.
Okay, I can remain outside the building.
Okay. Yep, but we do need do you have your ID on you? Because the issue is when you were recording inside of visiting, that's against our rules, and now you're gonna have to be banned from inside the building. So we do need your ID. Okay? Do you have that on you, sir? Is that a yes or?
I'm gonna disengage from this conversation.
Okay. So
unless am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Okay, so I'm free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go. So you don't want to give us your ID? I'll call dispatch. Okay.
Sir, we really do need to glance at your ID just so we can update our paperwork to not allow you in visitation without permission.
You suspect me of committing a crime?
Well, you were actually violating some of the inmates' rights
right. Hey, can you
by taking
Could I get your name, officer?
Sergeant Hamilton.
Sergeant Hamilton, thank you, Sergeant Hamilton.
Now, could I get some cooperation from you and be able to see your ID? Because I'm cooperating with you, sir, and trying to work with you. I'm just asking for your ID.
All right. Thanks. See ya. Like I said, man, we're trying to be decent with you. It's just.
Could I get your name?
I'm sure you
understand. Sergeant?
Yeah, my name's Sergeant Galt.
Thank you, Sergeant Galt.
Okay, can we have your name?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
No. No, at this point, we're just checking on you because it's obviously not normal to be filming the government complex, and it's a security issue. That's why we're asking. So, can you answer my question? Do you or do you not have your ID on you? Is that a yes or a no? I'll tell you what we can do, sir. If you're not going to answer my question, I can detain you.
Okay, at this point, if I'm not being detained, I'm just gonna be on my way.
So you're going to leave then? Is that what you're telling me?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? If I'm free to go, I'm gonna finish my photography work and be on my way. And
okay, and how long is that going to take? Because if it's longer than like the next 5 seconds, then you're going to be detained.
I'm going to be on my way here. I'm going to disengage from these guys. They said I'm not detained.
All right.
They're both armed. Both these officers are armed.
And the same thing goes for the front of the court complex, okay? You hear me, sir? You can't bring any type of recording device inside the building as well. Okay? Okay. Oh, building's upon me. Look at this.
Oh, it's this guy with the short attitude last time. I remember him.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep working. Get to work. What are you looking at? Give me a look like that. These are the people that try to shut down the jobs like and stuff like that.
Okay, please. Okay.
I already have his business card. This guy right here, I got his business card. Trust me, I have it. Like, I have it in my sexy collection. We gotta find it. He's from the 5th Precinct. Oh, man. You know how hard it's gonna be to find it? Let's see. Where is it? 5th Precinct. I'll get another one. We'll just get one more. When he's done. I can't look for it. I'll get another one.
Don't reach the car. Don't reach the car. Don't reach the car. Don't reach my car.
Reach? I can't reach in your car. Your window's closed. I'm looking inside your car. It's a city car. I wasn't even bothering him. All right, get him out of here, but I wasn't bothering him. I'm looking in. I pay for this, though. This is city taxes. Yes, I do.
Thing is being stolen over here. I don't know if you're going to steal this or not.
In front of the cops?
I don't know if you're going to steal this or not.
You know me. I already got your business card. You know who I am.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I know. So tell him.
Don't touch
You don't got to
the
tell me what to do. Don't give me directives. I already know what to do. I know what to do.
Stop. I know you do, but just stop.
Why I got to stop? Tell him to stop. I'm looking in to see what the city official cars are. That's the city. Who do you work for? The city, right?
I'm doing my work.
I know who you are. Department of Buildings. I know who you are. Trust
You
me.
don't have to worry about it.
I know who you
You
are.
don't have to worry about it.
All right, you don't either. Listen, I'm not bothering you. I'm not bothering your investigation. No. I'm gonna go back to work. I'm working right now. It's my job. So.
Okay. It's your job.
Can I have your business cards now since O'Connell? Yeah, because I feel like you guys are gonna violate my rights. Because you gotta teach him. You gotta teach him the First Amendment. Then teach him the First Amendment. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. I never said nothing. Did I say anything to him? Did I say anything to him? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. I never said on teach him. Learn. Who said anything about slave now? What are we talking about?
Not to be slave from you. Okay? Okay or not? I'm not your slave.
Who's talking about slaves? Where'd you come up with
It's a
slaves?
city car. Okay.
It is a city car.
What are you gonna do? You gonna steal it?
Now you're making allegations. You know, now you're making allegations. Now you're harassing me. Now now he's harassing me now. Now he's making allegations. He's not making allegations.
You're bothering him too. It goes both ways.
What did I say to you when I came here?
You're creeping into people's car. You're peering in.
This is a city car. I'm allowed to look at it. Doesn't matter. On a public sidewalk, I'm allowed to look
It
in.
belongs to the city. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the city.
And who pays for the city cars?
Everybody, all together.
Exactly.
It doesn't belong
I
to
pay
you,
for them too.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, I don't pay for
If
this.
it belonged to you, you would be allowed to drive it. You can't. It doesn't belong to
But
you.
who funds the cars?
Not about who funds it.
Who
about
funds
who
the cars?
owns.
But who funds it?
Different than
Who
owns.
funds it?
Different.
But
than
he
who
works for the
owns.
city. Listen, I wasn't following your
Different.
investigation. I
I
never
hear you,
even
but
said a
stop.
word to you guys. He came up to me.
By creeping in on his car.
You know, I stand by your precinct. I look in your
I know
cars
you
too.
do.
I know.
Okay.
All right. So what's the problem? I'm allowed to do this. This is a protected activity. Yes, I am. I'm allowed to do
Perfectly
this.
fine. I get you.
know it is. So why you
Stop.
bother me? Talk to him, bro. That's what I'm saying. So get out of here. Go back to work, bro. Why you bothering me though? Why you harassing me now?
Because you're antagonizing him.
I didn't ever talk to. I never said a word to him. He made allegations.
Anybody would.
All right, so since you work for the city, I'm gonna find out who your name is. Trust me, and we're gonna make a complaint with Department of Buildings. I know who Department of Buildings is. Trust me, pal. So I can look it all day. Don't tell me to stop. You don't give me directives either. Believe me, you won't give me directives. He's got to learn the First Amendment. Unbelievable. Look at them bootlicking. Look at them all kissing each other. Come on, bro. He's got to learn the First Amendment, though. He lives here. No, you guys don't know it. I guarantee you don't know it. Do you know the 5 points of the First Amendment? Do you know the 5 points? I'm antagonizing people? Yo, your boy knows I wasn't. And Sarge, that's why you can't be a sergeant no more. That's why you shouldn't be a sergeant no more. He should be a sergeant. Your boy should be a sergeant, not you.